Hello children, welcome to our class. Now, current electricity, we can continue the numerical session. Yes, in a meter bridge, the null point is found at a distance of 0.7 centimeter from A. If now, a resistance of 12 ohm is connected in parallel with S. The null point occurs at 51.9 centimeter. Now determine the values of R and S. Okay, see the diagram now. See, the wire is of uniform cross section. The resistance of two segments of the wire AD and DC are in the ratio of the lengths AD and DC. By using the null point condition of the Wheatstone bridge, see, we can recall now what is the balanced condition, which means null deflection should be come. That means there is no current flows. That time it will be the null, right? So null point condition of the Wheatstone bridge, which is nothing but here P by Q, which is equal to R by S. We can write the R by S, which is equal to 33.7 by, that means R by S, which is equal to L by 100 minus L. Okay, this AD, which is L, this is 100 minus L. So that 33.7, 100 minus 33.7, which is nothing but 66.3. Okay, this is the first equation. So here in the S, we want to find out this S. We have some complication here. So we have to take it as when S is shunted by a resistance of 12 ohm. So it's net resistance, which means the S equivalent, which is in the parallel. So S plus 12. So 1 by S plus 1 by 12 we have to take. For that 1 by R plus 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, which is equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So that parallel formula we can use it. So equivalent, which is equal to 12 into S by S plus 12. So we are applying this instead of that S, we will get here R by S equivalent, which is equal to, what is the new the value, balance condition value they have given. When it is getting balanced, it will get 51.9 by, so this is as usual L by 100 minus L, which is nothing but 48.1, right? Now R whole divided by 12S by S plus 12, which is equal to 51.9 by 48.1. We can write this R into S plus 12 by 12S, which is equal to 51.9 by 48.1. So for that we can just simplifying factors, we can do it. S plus 12 by 12, which is equal to 51.9 whole divided by 48.1 into S by R, which is equal to 51.9 by 48.1 into the S by R value we can substitute 66.3, 33.7, right? Now we can get the value of S, which is equal to 13.1, right? By applying this S, we can get the R value, R, which is equal to 33.7 by 66.3 into S here, okay, 13.1. See, by simplifying this, we will get the value of R, which is equal to 6.64 ohm. So the S value, which is nothing but 13.1, and the R value, which is equal to 6.64. Okay. In the circuit diagram given below, AB is a uniform wire of resistance 15 ohm and length 1 meter. It is connected to a series arranged of cell E1 of EMF 2 volt and negligible internal resistance and a resistor R. See, terminal A is also connected to an electrochemical cell E2 of EMF 75 millivolt and a galvanometer G. In the setup, a balancing point is obtained at 30 centimeter. See, mark from A. Now calculate the resistance of R if E2 were to have an EMF of 300 millivolt. Where will you expect the balancing point to be? See, by this question, the arrangement of the circuit, you can get the idea of potentiometer, right? See, we can see now the circuit diagram. See, the current through the potentiometer wire I, which is equal to, we know that the formula E1 by R plus RAB, right? Now that they have given as E1, which is equal to 2, right, by R into RAB, the first length they have given 15, right? Now the resistance of 30 centimeter length of wire which balance the EMF of, which is E2. That means the new resistance R dash, which is equal to 15 by 100 into the 30, we have to take it because the resistance, we are going to know that E2, that resistance they have given, the given resistance which is equal to 30 centimeter. So that we can get 4.5 ampere, 4.5 ohm. Now, so the E2, which is equal to the potential drop across R dash, okay. So that we can take the value they have given, the E2, which is 75, right, millivolt they have given, so that we can change it 75 into 10 power minus 3, which is equal to the value 2 by R plus 15 into 4.5. We have to take the R dash value here. Okay. Now, by resolving it, R, which is equal to, we know that 2 into 4.5 by 75 into 10 power minus 3 minus 15. So that you will get the value of R, which is equal to 120 minus 15, which is equal to 105 ohm. You will get the R value, right? So R dash value is 4.5. For E2 value is what? 300 millivolt they have given. So balancing length is given by, you are going to apply the formula, that is L2, which is equal to E2 minus E1 into L1. So this is the balancing length for giving two different cells for that, right? Now L2, which is equal to E2, which is 300 by 75 into L1, which is 30 they have given. So simplifying this, you will get the value of L2, which is equal to 120 centimeter. So that is the balancing point for that, as the length of the potentiometer wire is just 100 centimeter. So this balance point cannot be obtained on the wire, okay. So this is L2 value. So usually for the potentiometer we will get 100 centimeter, right? A dry cell of EMF 1.6 volt and internal resistance 0.10 ohm is connected to a resistance of R ohm. Now the current drawn from the cell is 2 ampere. Find the voltage drop across R. So the voltage drop across R for the formula, which is nothing but what? V, which is equal to E minus IR. Okay, they have given the values of E, which is equal to 1.6 volt they have given, and then R value also they have given, that is 0.10 mean 10 O, then the I, which is nothing but 2.0 ampere, directly they have given. So they asked voltage drop. It is also asked in one our paper, the board paper question. Directly you can apply the value and get the answer. 1.6 is equal to 1.6 minus 2 into 0.10. Okay, so we'll get the value of 1.4 ohm, right? So that is the voltage drop R will be the 1.4 ohm. Okay, now practice all the numericals, children. Thank you. All the best.